Let's do a little part 2 on the subtle difference in the techniques in which I used and which you should use as the fastest way out of the tension, and which is that it's it's so subtle, but it's just that it's a thought combination with the sense of exterior, and the thoughts are most of that sense of the exterior. So just kind of like you're imagining, just like how you're thinking, like to really get out of the tension. I used to really focus on sensing your movements just ahead of your movements, thinking of your movements just ahead of your movements. But I would try to sense it first without any thoughts. So I would always try to control my feelings within the feelings first, and then try to add thoughts to it and stuff. And it was just a mess, just a nightmare. So that is a subtle difference. The sense of the exterior is important, but it's really a thought combination, and most of it, that sense of the exterior, are actually thoughts. So you'd be thinking about what you're seeing more so as you're pushing it out, and then it would actually be a thought relaxation of the interior at the same time. But it's that thought connection that's the subtle difference that I just was not using, and just like I would just be like, okay, I can't get out of it. Okay, maybe I've relaxed a little bit, and it's good enough, and just a nightmare. I mean, can you imagine? I was thinking about how I once, when I got stuck in the tension, because I did this EEG, I did this inner Tai Chi, I tensed my own self, like inner tensions kind of thing, like an inner Tai Chi type of tension, because of EEG biofeedback, where they stick electrodes on your head, and I'm supposed to try to tense to make them brainwaves go fast, and because if you flex the muscles, they go fast. So I tried to do it without flexing the muscles, so it doesn't read muscle tension. But I'm not going to get into that. But when I first got into it, I was constantly going to psychiatrists and other doctors and trying to explain what has happened and everything. And and on the rare occasion, I would actually get somebody who relates to that. And like when I was in college, the first couple of years of college, I was still stuck in the tension. I got stuck in it in high school, and it carried through college. It wasn't until latter college where I was able to figure out these techniques and just fucking escape it. And it's been a struggle ever since, even though I would get out for long periods of time. But yeah, when I first got stuck in it, I got stuck in it for years, and it was just hell on earth, and I knew exactly this biofeedback. I got stuck in it. It was supposed to make me just turn into super genius, where, I also don't get in trouble, because I was a class clown. I was a genius. I was voted the most funniest kid in my class and stuff, but I would get in trouble. I had a lot of confidence, and I liked getting in trouble, whatever, anyways, and it's always like, why can't you relate? I'd try to tell these doctors, why can't you relate to the idea that you do this super tension, and then you do tension, your full consciousness is on how you're stuck in tension, and you're like, and you do that tension and with your thoughts at the same time, and all this stuff, and how it blocks your ability to think, it blocks your ability to feel emotions and everything. It's just all the tension absorbs the feelings. It's just a total nightmare. And it's like, why can't you at least relate to it? I mean, I'm so deep in it, like chewing your lip. When you get stuck in it, you just don't know how to stop it, because you're constantly trying to use your feelings within your feelings to stop it. It's like you're trying to Tai Chi out of it, and that doesn't work, so you're just trying to hold it so it doesn't get any worse, and it's a total horrific nightmare. Anybody could get stuck in it too, anybody. And other people do get stuck in it, but they get stuck in it in kind of different sorts of ways. So, got a visitor. But, and you can probably sense that when people are talking, and you can kind of sense that they're feeling themselves as they're functioning and everything. I think there's a lot of people that have this in tiny bits of ways. They have it, but it just kind of came naturally for them. And I think the same thing is with depression and stuff like that. I think that's a thought, feeling generated thing that you also get addicted inside of, and it's a thought-driven change to get out of it. And so it's a very similar. All this type of depersonalization type of things are very similar, and there's probably plenty of people that get stuck in all kinds of things like this. And but it's just not as horrifically intense, you know. And these techniques would be absolutely great for everybody. Just think if we could, you know, it's I'm thinking like, but me first. I get out first, and then everybody else gets to get out just as much as me, you know. And then, you know, just because, you know, it's been such a long struggle for me, and I got so bullshitted. But yeah, just think if we create an entire world where everybody was fully out of their tension and just fully focused on the exterior only, you know, just basically the way all animals are, you know, and everything. Just, you know, they're all able to naturally function, and there's this disease of getting stuck in your own tension or whatever it is. Could be eliminated. Oh my God, it would just be a society of absolute geniuses. I mean, just some people smarter than others. I mean, some people are still pretty damn stupid, and they're fully escaped from tension too. So, but just think of, oh, and that's what I was getting back to, that doctor who related. Oh yeah, he's like, I can't believe how you must be pretty fucking smart to be able to actually get through college and be doing this tension at the same time. And I'm like, yeah, it's really fucking difficult, but it would be really fucking easy if I wasn't doing that, because it isn't dramatic change. I really do go from really dumb zombie to extremely, extremely intelligent. And you'll see, just watch. When I get out of it, I'll show you. It's just, it's pretty unbelievable. It's not a joke, because I've been there before where I'm stuck in it, and then I get out of it, and then wow, you know, people say, oh my God, you're fucking, you know, they also see that I'm not just slightly smart, I'm extremely smart. And so anyways, but my point is that why is it so hard to find people that can, I mean, maybe they never did it or whatever, but how come they can't even fucking relate to it? Like, can't they think of how, yes, this would cause you to not be able to think or talk when you're, and then out of it you know, that's what I was just going to psychiatrists. Can't you at least relate to this? Can't you at least get to that point? But anyways, so I'm gonna keep working on things, and you know, one day I'll show you the reality of the difference, and it is absolutely incredible. But even when you get out of it, it's still, you know, you still, even the thoughts will engage more and more. So it's like you'll get smarter and smarter until you, I don't know how exactly long you'll get to your maxed out genius self, but you know, that's what I naturally am, and biofeedback took that away from me. I'll probably never get to exactly how I would have been, but who knows? Maybe I will be. Maybe even better, because I'll be totally in control of everything. Anyways, good luck to y'all. Talk to you later.